Hello, my name is Sarah Jane Egan. I'm a Goldsmith and Jeweller, trading as fragment designs all over the internet, easily found. I used to be a geologist, I used to be a teacher, so I'm going to do a series of videos about gemology and geology because gemology rocks. So our first gemstone is amethyst. A member of the quartz family, amethyst is purple in colour. It can go from a very light purple to a very deep purple, and the deeper the purple it is, the more precious it's considered. It's been used in jewellery for at least 5,000 years. We have some seals from Egypt and Asia Minor from 3000 BCE. It works really well to carve, so it was used for seals in ancient Egypt and ancient Rome. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. The name actually comes from an ancient Greek word, which I am not going to attempt to pronounce, but which means that which pushes away drunkenness. And apparently powdered amethyst was used by the ancient Greeks for hangovers. I do not recommend. Amethyst comes in like other quartz, it's a 7 on the Mohs scale. To give you a frame of reference, diamond would be a 10 and talc would be a 1. 7 is pretty hard, but not the hardest. But where amethyst and quartz in general is great, it doesn't have any lines of cleavage. So a line of cleavage is when you hit a mineral in a certain direction, it will just break down that line. If you think of a slate or a shaly rock, if you hit it in a certain way, it will always crack in a certain way. You'll see those lines of cleavage. Amethyst and quartz in general doesn't have that. So even though it's not the hardest of things, it's pretty stable and it's pretty tough. Amethyst is formed from silicon oxide liquids, so hydrothermal liquids. You find it in hydrothermal veins, which are just hydro means water, liquid, thermal means hot. You kind of get them around igneous rocks, so basalts and lavas from volcanoes, but also granites, which would be intrusive igneous rocks. So one of the ways it works is that you have this vein of liquid and it cools and it forms these beautiful crystals of quartz. If there's iron in it, if there's a little bit of natural radiation, potentially if there's manganese, but we're not really sure about that one, you get amethyst, you get these beautiful purple crystals. So if you've got a lava flow that's cooled down, it will have pockets of air have been left in it where like a gas has bubbled and the bubble has burst. And then a secondary deposit of amethyst can happen where liquids come in and fill that hole, possibly just water, hot water, but has taken the elements and the minerals out of the surrounding basalt or whatever the igneous rock is. And they fill those holes, and as they cool, the crystals grow on the outside of the hole. And this is how you get geodes, where you've got like a pretty boring looking rock on the outside. When you crack it open, you've got these beautiful, beautiful crystals. And we often find amethyst and other quartz, but amethyst like that. So that's a brief overview of amethyst. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a personal favourite of mine. You can find me, Sarah, over on fragmentdesigns.com. All the jewellery here is jewellery that I've made. I'd love you to check it out. You can find me across the socials, also Fragment Designs. And I hope you've enjoyed Gemology Rocks. See you soon. Have a great day, guys.